Evening, everybody. It's 5:25 on this Wednesday afternoon, and the market was crap today. Very soft. Dow down 448.96, which was at the low, and it was selling off into the low. The low for the day before that had been down 429, and in point of fact, we had gotten all the way back into the minus 200s area. So the sell off at the close was particularly strong. Advanced declines were 2 to 1 to the downside. NASDAQ down 186 or 1.9 to 1 down. Volume was a little bit lighter at 4.92, down from yesterday's 5.2. S&P was down 55.37 or 1.25%. The Russell was down 1.75% at 36.14, and the big loser on the day was actually the transports, and they were down 299.44 or 1.81%. My attitude is very simply great. We had a rally. I think it's basically a short covering rally, and nothing has changed. Inflation, still a major problem. We had new home sales today, down 2%. We had MBA mortgage index down 8.1% after last month's down 2%. And everybody is talking about how the Fed is going to be able to, as they put it, thread the needle. What a load of crap. They haven't ever done that, ever in their history. So I don't understand why all of a sudden they would do it now, with a war on, savings rates up, but definitely bolstered by the Fed with direct deposits. I don't see it. I'm not usually this bearish, but when I see a market like this up, it concerns me. And so today's decline was clearly not a surprise. On the earnings front, we had General Mills, which beat and gave good guidance. It was trading 66 pre-open. It closed 64.23, up $1.55. Still on a down $450 day, pretty decent. What wasn't decent was Adobe. They missed and gave poor guidance. This morning, it was trading 451, down 15. It closed 422.90, down 43.55 or 9.3%. ResMed, RMD, citing supply chain issues, 233 down 2205, 8.7%. In case you're not familiar with ResMed, they make, amongst other things, CPAP machines. After the close, we had KB Homes with a miss, top and bottom. The stock had already been down. It's down from 52, but it was already down on the day, 36.03, down $1.76. On the earnings, it then traded 33 and has worked its way back to 34 and a half, down 329 or 8.8%. And Nikola came out with big news after the close, and the stock was up 7%, back to $9.63, up 63 cents. The news? They're starting production. I don't know if they're doing the Fred Flintstone version. Remember, Nicola's the one who had that great 60 Minutes show with their hydrogen fuel cell powered um, truck that they rolled down from the top of a mountain and had none of its own power. So, I take that one with a grain of salt. Uh, Tomorrow we have claims. Thursday's claims day. Durable goods X transport, current account balance, and then at 9:45 we have some IHS market news, but that won't be out early enough to matter. Chart on the screen, the oil higher again. As I mentioned this morning, when it was an inside day, it looks higher. We closed 114.93. That was up 556. The next spot is right here, 116 and a half, and this close at 115.68. After that, we have another high close here at 119 and a half, and the highest close after we hit 130, which is 123.70. You know, it could easily get there. It's hard to see what's going to stop it at this point. Gold was higher again today too. As I told you, Dennis was a buyer down around the 1900 level, and again at the 1910 level. This again, same kind of thing with the oil. Came down. I told you I thought 1900. That's what Dennis said also. The low here was 1895.20. Lowest close here was 1909.20. We rallied up right back into where we broke the support here at 1950. 4 days of flagging out, with today's higher open, higher low, higher high, and closing up $15 on the day, roughly 2/3 to 3/4 up the range. Bitcoin down $1.40. The US dollar was up about 9 cents, and as you would expect in a down market, with bonds as oversold as they have been, bonds were actually up a little. So a little bit of a counter trend there. All right, everyone, I'm keeping it short as I can tonight. I'll be back first thing in the morning, and hope you had a good day.